In a world where hardship is a guarantee, we naturally look for a purpose worth our devotion, something worth staking our lives on. 2 millennia ago, Jesus of Nazareth offered a specific answer to this search. He spoke in parables, wrapping his message in a layer of mystery that remains misunderstood to this day. In the Gospel of Matthew, he describes the kingdom of heaven using 2 back-to-back stories. A man finds a treasure hidden in a field and sells everything to buy that land. Then, a merchant seeking fine pearls finds one of great value and sells all he has to buy it. These stories appear identical, yet they contain a subtle contradiction. In the first, the kingdom is the treasure being found. In the second, the kingdom is the merchant doing the finding. This tension suggests a mutual pursuit. We are capable of recognizing the highest value, but we are also of such value that the kingdom would sacrifice everything to attain us. The thing you seek is seeking you. This search doesn't take place in the clouds. The common assumption that the kingdom of heaven refers to a physical destination in the afterlife misses the original intent of the text. Modern translations of the Gospel of Luke often say the kingdom is among you, but the original Greek word used in the manuscript is entos. It literally means inside or within. Locating a kingdom within the human mind requires a perspective that moves beyond literal theology and into the mechanics of the psyche. Carl Jung's map of the human personality provides a framework for understanding these sayings, revealing the psychological significance of what Jesus called the kingdom. Jung proposed that our conscious identity is only a fragment of our total nature. He defined the ego as the narrow collection of thoughts and memories that fill our day-to-day awareness. Beneath this sits the self, the massive, hidden totality of the psyche. It contains our repressed history and our entire store of untapped potential. This model mirrors the two-way search in the parables. The ego is the merchant searching for the treasure of the self. Simultaneously, the hidden self needs the ego to find expression in the physical world. Jung saw the purpose of life as establishing a creative relationship between these 2 layers. He called this individuation, the process of becoming who you actually are. This internal dynamic clarifies why Jesus insisted that one must lose their life to save it. The ego is naturally narcissistic, clinging to its current identity and fiercely resisting any change that threatens its sense of control. For the larger self to emerge, the ego must willingly sacrifice its dominance. Its current version must effectively die. Stepping toward the kingdom feels like a total loss of identity, yet this surrender is the requirement for uncovering a deeper, more authentic personality. We also face the pressure of the collective. Jesus warned of a wide gate and an easy road taken by many, a path that leads away from life. Jung noted that we can never attain an authentic attitude if we live according to the values of the undifferentiated herd, relying on the safety of church, state, or family opinions. This aligns with Jesus' condemnation of the Pharisees. They held the correct societal values, but their obedience was a mechanical gesture, completely hollowed out of inner conviction. True growth requires the difficult task of segregating yourself from the collective to find your own answers to life's challenges. This inner requirement flips social hierarchies. Jesus claimed that tax collectors and prostitutes would enter the kingdom ahead of those who followed every rule perfectly. The truth behind the lost sheep analogy suggests that the person who wanders is often the one closest to a breakthrough. It is better to lose your way or openly deny God if that rebellion eventually forces you to authentically change your mind. Wandering into the abyss of life serves as the mechanism that shatters the ego, allowing a genuine realization to take hold. The term repentance often carries connotations of guilt, but the original Greek root, metanoia, indicates a total transformation of understanding. Metanoia is a spiritual birth, a total change in our way of being. In the Gospels, the soul is referred to as psyche, an ancient Greek word that also means butterfly. This spiritual birth is a continuous process of shedding surface identities to make more room for the riches of the self. the kingdom of heaven manifests as the lifelong process of becoming our true selves, a final transfiguration into the very treasure we spent our life seeking.